In this episode, our last game in La Liga will decide if we're crowned champions, and we'll also play in the final of the Copa de España. But we're starting things off in Argentina with something completely different. A decision must be made for us very, very soon on whether or not to end our career or carry on. With FIFA 19 approaching, we may not have enough time for another season. I've ventured here to my hometown, where it all started, in Argentina. And this could very well be where it all ends. By the end of the season, we'll determine if our career is over or we'll stay another year. So we arrived back here in Madrid, and we were going into our next training session in preparation for this final La Liga matchup, boys, where we're sitting second in the league right now, currently 2 points behind FC Barcelona, guys. A win here, and we could be crowned champions. If we, for some reason, draw the match, we won't be champions. If FC Barcelona wins, though, in their next game, it doesn't matter what we do, we will still not win the league. Let's get into this next game, though, guys. The final game of the La Liga season, and what is most likely to be the final game of my La Liga career. If we decide to carry on for another season in this career mode, chances are that, we're not going to be staying at Real Madrid. We'll probably be moving to another team. This is going to be my last ever La Liga game, boys. It's sad to see Lucas Lorenzo gone from, well, quite possibly the whole career mode. La Liga, definitely, though, man. We need to make this one a game to remember. The next two episodes are going to be so freaking crazy because in this episode, we play the last La Liga game. And like I said, we play in the final of the Copa de España. That is the next game we're going to be showing in this episode. And then in the next episode, we play in the final of the Champions League. For the first time in our career, man, we've never been to a Champions League final. This is the first time we've played in that competition. But yeah, also in the next episode, we will decide whether or not we'll be ending our career. It's going to be a good episode, guys. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. Leave a like if you guys are enjoying this series. Like I said, I would love to just continue on with this career mode for as long as possible. But with FIFA 19 approaching, guys, it's going to be very tough for me to squeeze in one last season with Lucas Lorenzo. And I hate to say it, but I think the Connor Wilson career mode is over. After we did episode number 100, guys, I think the career of Connor Wilson has come to an end. We might make one final episode, like a dedication tribute video for him. That could be coming soon, guys. But it's really sad because as FIFA 18 ends, you know, it's just that time of year where we have to end the series and we have a lot to look forward to. Let's just say that, man. With FIFA 19 approaching, I got some good ideas for some storylines for FIFA 19, and I'm very, very excited about to get playing on that. Now, yeah, FIFA 19, you guys know there isn't really any confirmed changes for the My Player career mode, just kind of graphics updates and Champions League licenses and whatnot. But I plan to make it the best FIFA that I've ever uploaded on my channel. So you guys got a lot to look forward to right there. Don't be sad these series are ending. Be happy that you got a lot to look forward to in the future. Unfortunately, oh boys, in this game, things weren't looking good for us. We needed a win to keep our La Liga hopes and dreams alive. But right now, things weren't going our way. And in the end, the final score was 0-0. With only 1 point being picked up in this game, I hate to say it, but FC Barcelona are champions of La Liga. On the final day of the league, we couldn't pull out the win, and our hopes of winning the treble are going down the drain. A sad day. Here's how things finished. Had we won, it wouldn't have mattered. FC Barcelona picked up the win. They would have won regardless. That's sad to see, man. So sad to see. After all the hard work we put in this season, it didn't come out to anything. Top goal scorers in the Liga, Boateng right there, Gareth Bale, my teammate in second, Roberto Firmino in fourth right there. Both of them with 16 goals. Luis Suarez there as well. Assist-wise, it was Ronaldo and Roberto Firmino dominating La Liga. And then in clean sheets, boys, where is the boy, Lucas Lorenzo? We're down there in 10th. Only 6 clean sheets, which is understandable considering we simmed a lot of games this year in La Liga, hence why we didn't get many clean sheets. But that's the end of the La Liga season. We got a lot to look forward to, boys. 2 finals, coming up. I was ready to head off to bed and get some rest before this final matchup here in the Copa de España, and that's when my phone rang. It was my neighbor and teammate, Cristiano Ronaldo, who was on the phone, and he invited me over for a chat. This was extremely unexpected, considering we had to wake up bright and early for this final that was taking place tomorrow. But when I arrived at his house, he let me in, and I can't really show you guys all the details and whatnot, but we had a nice chat. He knows that I'm considering retiring after the season, and he is also considering retiring himself. We had a chat. We ended up staying up for a few hours, and before we knew it, it was time to take part in this final match. Who knows where Lorenzo and Ronaldo will end up after this season, but with 2 games remaining, we can't worry about that right now. It's time to leave it all on the pitch. And if these are our final games playing professional football, we got to make the most of them. Here we go, boys. Villarreal against Real Madrid. Leave a like for this Copa de España matchup, man. Yeah, you guys kind of got to soak these games in because you never know when it's going to be the last game for Lucas Lorenzo. I mean, who knows? We could get hurt in this game, and this could be it. The series could be over if we decide to retire. Let's get into it, boys. Without further ado, this final matchup should be a very, very good one. And before we get to the game, guys, what do you think about me uploading a PES career mode kind of in between this gap of FIFA 18 and FIFA 19 being released? I don't know. PES 19 just dropped today as this video is being uploaded. Would you guys want to see a PES Become a Legend, my player? I don't know. For like a few weeks, that's all I would upload it for. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that, man. And let's get into this final of the Copa de España, where Real Madrid are taking on Villarreal. And look at this. Oh, my God. What a start to the game for Villarreal, man. That one nearly goes in. It turns out the player was offside. So either way, guys, it wasn't going to count. But look at this. A rough start for Real Madrid. And a goal for Villarreal sees them with a 1-0 lead. This is not what we needed. I expected a clean sheet from myself this game, and that's not what's going to happen. Boys, the crazy thing about this goal is, let's just say, it would be the first of many. Villarreal would get a second, and it comes off a deflection from my own teammate. This could be one of the most unlucky goals of my career that I've ever conceded. Not my fault. I was diving to the left. It took a deflection off my teammate, and the ball went in the other side. Take a look right here. Great corner, great header, and it could have been a great block, but instead, the block went straight into the back of the net. That would be it for the first half. As things stand, we find ourselves trailing 2-0, and if things hold, at the end of the day, Villarreal are going to be raising this trophy, and we're going to be leaving today's episode with 0 trophies. We had a chance to win La Liga and win the Copa de España coming into this episode, but will we leave it winning nothing? We get a goal. 2-1. We're right back in it. It's Roberto Firmino, the dude, the man who's been scoring goals for us all season long. But soon, it would be 3-1. Our hopes and dreams were seemingly crushed right here by the Frenchman, Kimpembe. But it wasn't until we got right back in it, making it 3-2 with only 10 minutes remaining. It's Roberto Firmino once again. We're in it, boys. We're ready to go on and equalize here in the later half of this game. But you guessed it, Villarreal snuck back and grabbed the 4th. It's not many times you see Lorenzo conceding 4 goals in one game. I think we've only ever done it once. And now we make it twice. And because of that, Real Madrid lose in the final of the Copa de España. We made a great run in the competition, but now all we have to look forward to is the Champions League final, the most important one of them all. So we can't get too down on ourselves, but all there's left to do is sit in defeat and watch Villarreal raise the trophy of the Copa de España. Coming up on the next episode of the My Player Career Mode starring Lucas Lorenzo, the next episode could very well be the final one as we take on Chelsea in the final of the Champions League. Will we win our first ever trophy in this competition, and will we do it for our family? You know what happened to them at the beginning of this season and throughout this whole career mode. Tragic events have taken place, but will we get revenge for all of that in the next episode? Tune in to that, coming out tomorrow. We'll see you boys then. Peace.